Okay, we should now be live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another. What am I saying? Another? Well, it's another live stream. But welcome to the first Plants vs Zombies 3 live stream, and of course today's live stream. I guess I might as well talk about a lot. There's a lot of things we're gonna talk about, but the main point is, as probably seen by the title, hopefully everything is correct on both Twitch and YouTube. I will be trying to use 10,000 diamonds to scout or summon or whatever you like to say, pretty much aka pinata pulls. Right here, and then in 10,000s, yeah, it's not beautiful, but we will be doing it. It's more or less a test, just to see what's worth it. There is a level cap of 20, so if I do manage to get around to that, I'm curious also to see what happens when you pass the cap. Will the plant seeds just convert to money? I'm guessing that's what's gonna happen, like in PvZ2. We'll see. I'll be doing this off. No, I say off screen. You won't see the screen when I do it. Aside from that, I've been playing this game off stream. I've done several articles over it on Mobile Gaming News Network. I kind of went with an overview of this game. And of course, do note, this is the soft launch of PvZ3. There's a lot that still needs to be fixed. There's still a lot of things that need to be updated. So don't make this like end-all, be-all. And I feel like some people realize that and some people don't. And I know sometimes you do need to bring up your opinion. That can influence things. Just note that, and just keep that in the back of your mind, that this is not going to be final. And when the game fully releases, it's probably going to be really good. I have a great feeling about how good this game's going to be. I've actually been enjoying playing this game. I've been playing this game non-stop since I first was able to download it onto my phone. Fun fact, this is not on the phone, this is obviously on an emulator. I'm using Nox emulator, but I've been playing this on my phone as well. And some good news for your Fire Emblem Heroes peeps, if you do somehow end up watching this. Expect Fire Emblem Heroes to come back on the emulator. I love to play it on the emulator. I feel like it's a lot better. It just feels more natural than playing on a mobile phone. And I enjoy it better if I do that. So, expect that to come around when we get Sophia's costume change. So, good news for you guys. I still have to get back to, of course, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, which we will get around to that, I think, tomorrow. Because I am kind of caught up ahead. There's the whole the virus thing going around. Don't be up. There's nothing wrong with that for me yet. I mean, Nebraska, when it comes to the actual virus, is not bad yet. Like, I think it's still under 10, but in the United States, there is over 2,000. So for those that don't know, that don't live in the States, only 2,000 cases confirmed, but we'll see how things go. I know where I work at, they released when pretty much, they announced, global pandemic for it, is when, the McDonald's pretty much like, okay, we're gonna change some rules around here. So pretty much every single hour we wash our hands, and roughly average of 14 per day times we wash our hands. That can be a little bit difficult depending upon the day, depending upon if it gets busier or not. I don't expect it to, mostly due to the fact of the virus. So we'll see. I'm gonna stop talking about it because it has no place in a stream. Shoo, nice. Shoo. Anyway, aside from that, I don't think there's really much else to say, honestly. I probably will play a little bit of the game off, I say off stream, after we're done summoning. So if you are wondering about that, I will be. So let's look at the levels. I mean, the current level plants that I use for my main team, the last plant has been changed here and there. But my main 5-to-go plant team is the squash, the walnut, the snapdragon, the spike reed, and the cabbage pult. And it varies depending upon people. I have been in the forums speaking, bug reporting, talking a little bit with the developer teams and see their insights. There was a plant that was in pre-alpha that's not in this game anymore that was very broken and supposedly a legendary plant. But yeah, it's not in the game. It was meta. It's in the meta now, Snapdragon. I'll explain why the Snapdragon is so broken AF. If you somehow have not used Snapdragon and don't realize how broken AF he actually is, well, you're gonna get a pep talk from me and probably change your mind. So the Snapdragon is like the same thing from the other games. Something to know about Snapdragon is that he's a high damage unit with a sort of decent attack rate. His only problem is his range. And in some cases, depending upon the zombie and how tough he is, he can get by the Snapdragon. He might actually be able to kill or move the Snapdragon, depending upon the zombie. So there are some disadvantages and advantages. That's why whenever in PvZ2, I always combine the Snapdragon with a Walnut. That's like the best combo ever, so you can give time for the Snapdragon to kill the enemies. And yeah, another good pro is his multi-attacking. He can attack everyone in his range, which makes him that makes him really good. His only con is his range, which is 2. So, whoever thought it was a great idea to have an upgrade for it to increase his range? Yeah, that was kind of maybe something they should have looked over. Because that literally made this plant, like, average to good to top tier excellent. In the beginning half of each level, he kind of, depending, That's why I combine him with Walnut and the Cabbage Walk. Cabbage Walk is a really decent DPS unit, support unit as well. He's able to also take out flying units in the early part of the levels. But with his Taco ability, in this game, Taco ability, you can only apply it to plants during the halfway point of it, or phase 2, for phase 2, I would say. You can get it in phase 1, but through percentage chance. And you have to plant the plant again, which is a town effect, or you get it from the imp tacos, which they're invisible. They're the stealth zombie. There you go. That's what I wanted to say. So you have to let them attack something, or use a stealth plant to attack them. But yeah, so aside from that, toggle ability for Snapdragon is just normally, without the Fireball Targets addition or the damage boost. He takes flight, so he attacks flying zombies, and he gets 1 more range on top of it. Who thought that was a great idea? But also, who thought it was a great idea that you can increase his damage? This guy, right now, with just level 3 Dragon Flight, so Dragon Taco ability, melts through zombies. Like, he melts through zombies. Just 2 can deal with all the zombies in phase 2. Hands down. Except Gargantuars. But that's like the only exception. He has enough damage output and time to kill everything else. That's how broken he is. Like, he just melts through zombies. And it's fucking crazy. It is ridiculous. So, I don't know what they're gonna do. They may end up nerfing him. I don't think they will. Because he has his cons. I would argue it's because of his taco ability that makes him so good. So, I would make that as a note. So, if any of the EA team that is currently working on PvZ3 do realize it's his taco ability that makes him meta. It's not. It's not just him himself. His taco ability is kind of broken AF. Like, I would say he has the best taco ability out of all the zombies in the game. I mean, plants in the game. Hands down. It is so good. And that's why I went to level 3 for this guy, because of his damage boost. No, I say level 3. He's technically level 2. He will be level 3 at the upgrade. But yeah, he's... Mwah, I love him. So that's why he's up there. I've been using him since I first got him, pretty much. So yeah, that's why he's also level 9. I've been buying it, actually, from the shop, too. And I just bought some recently for X4. But yeah, this is currently my plants. Only 23 because I'm only level 17. I haven't been going that quick, but that's mostly due to how this game works. The further you go, the stronger the zombies are throughout the whole game. It's not including zombie outbreaks. Except Arena. Arena is the exception to all of that. It depends upon, I guess, your bracket, maybe. Determines the level. I'm not too sure. We'll see. But, yeah. So, if you're wondering... yeah, I'm only level 17, so you could probably guess what plants I have. Excuse me. I mean, this is how they all are right now, currently, especially levels. I can level a lot of plants, but I don't, because I don't have the money to. That's one issue with the game right now, is you don't get enough money. So, because of that, I'm not going to worry about too many plants. I have been focusing more so... I say I've been focusing on these guys. I haven't really been using much of these. I might use the potato mine in the future. I want to use them. I just haven't really much. But I've been using the buttercup thing. Buddy Lily, whatever it's called. And it works. It's an interesting plant. It's an interesting concept. Where it's like a lot less HP. It's kind of like a walnut with lots less HP. But if it takes a hit and survives... it butters the enemy, and it also damages the enemy. So it's like a sort of support slash damage against. It's kind of like that, one from the Lost Ages in PvZ 2. I forgot what it's called. Where it's like a spike defense plant, where if a zombie gets too close or eats the plant, it takes damage. The plant attacks it, but it's not a lot of damage, you know? So kind of in the same vein, but instead of constantly attacking, anytime the plant gets attacked and survives, it throws a butter into the zombie and slows down the zombie completely. And that's why I would say in some situations having both the walnut and this plant can be really good. Only problem is like high damaging plants or one-shot zombies like Gargantuar. I'd say it's one-shot loosely, mostly due to the fact that depending upon your level of your walnut can actually tank a Gargantuar hit. Not enough to take 2 yet, but it's just something to consider. And I've been using from time to time this dude, mostly due to the fact of his range and his ability to hit multiple enemies at once. He's usually there to deal with the stupid pigeons in the early phase. Not with or against the old man bread zombie. I'm gonna call him that. I don't think that's the correct name, but not usually against him because I'm able to deal with it with just cabbage bolt. But if you get pigeon drop, then yeah, he's a pro. He's a god. But I haven't really had much issues now. Mostly due to the fact that I think pigeons aren't that strong. They don't level up, and I think they do the same amount of damage no matter where you are in the game. So eventually, a cabbage colts could deal with them. And if you want to, you can just use walnuts, so the other plants can attack them too. So that's interesting to note that some zombies, like the pigeons, or I say zombies. The pigeon isn't really a zombie. It's kind of like those weird, like, mixed animals where, like, they help the zombie, but they're not a zombie, you know? And like that zombie Dolphin from the first one. But if the pigeon attacks, other plants can attack it, especially the snapdragon. So you can put a walnut, and you can have the snapdragon attack them, but they have to be attacking the walnut, you know? So, stuff like that. Anyway, I got the squash... the butter, what is it called? Butternut squash. I don't think I'll use it. I may use it. It's an interesting concept, but I'm more interested in using the, what is it called? Caramel popcorn. The only issue, I thought this plant could also maybe do both, like butter and caramel, but no, it's just caramel. And the interesting thing about caramel in this game, because I think it's definitely a new concept for the PvZ series. It kinda isn't though, because the PvZ2, But in this game, it dramatically slows down the zombie. Instead of slowing down the movement, it slows down the everything about the zombie. Attack speed, slowing down, etc., etc. Whatever else it may include. So that's one interesting thing to know compared to the whatever it was called PvZ2. It's a Christmas holiday themed plant. I have it. Can't remember what it's called again. But it's kind of the same vein as caramel. It's kind of it's the same concept as the butternut squash, where it slows down other zombies. But I don't think I'll use it. I may though. Who knows? And then, of course, these other plants, like some back plants. He's mostly about pushing back. This is pretty much like Spring Bean 2.0. This dude, he's like a sort of pushback, but also a damage plant. He's interesting. I might use him. But some of these epic plants I haven't used, or I might, but probably won't use. I don't know. Some of these plants are kind of if I'm going to be honest. Lemonade, I think, is too much sun. If I'm gonna be honest, that's why I don't use him. He ain't worth. He ain't worth. I'm gonna be honest. He ain't worth. There's no reason to. You can find other ways to deal with other plants. I haven't used dogwood. He's interesting. I probably won't use him. I might use him. It's just the thing is like I don't really have good uses for them. And in certain situations nowadays, it's like I don't even use the starfruit anymore against the miner. I can find ways to deal with them. But he's always there as an option just in case. And that's something to note too, is that we don't have that many attack back plants except Bonk Choy. Like, it's just those two that attack from the back. And just looking at the other plants, there's really no other plants except maybe this plant, which is a legendary plant. And that's the thing too, I was thinking of waiting until level 21 to see if I could get legendary plants, but it doesn't really matter to me. Honestly, if I wanted to go for legendary plants, it'd be this one more so, the Carol Storm, but that's for a later time and a later date. And there's so many things that they could add, and they might add more levels, who knows. But anyway, any more info I talk about, I've already talked about or noted in my articles that I wrote, especially the review. I talked about almost everything, not all the towns, because I wasn't that far when I first wrote it. I will go back to some of those things, like talk about all the towns and their benefits. I'll be talking about plants, I'll be talking about zombies in the future for articles. So just note, there's a lot of things planned ahead. I just want to get to pretty much finish the towers before anything else. Event we just had, I think they need to work a lot more on the events. Aside from the events, I don't think there's really anything else to note, except time to summon, honestly. And this is gonna be something I might do from time to time, and just talk about stuff and do stuff and just my notes and things I want to talk about for PvZ3. And like I said, it's not fully out. I will do a lot more streams when it comes to PvZ when the game is actually out, and they're just constantly releasing updates and such, you know. So of course, as you can tell from that range right there, we're gonna do it. Just you guys can't be able to see it. Which is what I'm gonna currently do right now, if I can find it. There we go. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to redo that. Thank you. Okay. Good. Okay. There we go. Yes. You really? Okay, well, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine. I won't be doing this a lot this month, so... Okay, I get you, thank you. Nope. Okay, we got our 10K, guys. So let's see how this goes. This, of course, that's not what I want to do. There's gonna be a lot of things I'll update on the menu, as well as the layout of the stream. There's just a lot of things I want to do. It's just that right now that it's still roughly new, and there's some things I'll do and add and change. And when a lot more people play this game and make artworks and actually PNG stuff. But anyway, let's see. How far can we get level-wise with level 6 pinatas? Now we'll be using these pinatas, the Turbo Outrageous. I wish it gave money. Does it actually not give money? I'd be kind of mad if it just doesn't give money. That's something they need to do. It does need to give money, I think, because if it doesn't give money, you're out of fucking luck, honestly. Because you get all these seeds, but for what? No money. So what's the point? So we might actually do that, depending upon what we get. I might consider going for some money too. It might not be all pinatas, which sucks. But dude, this is gonna be the one time for until the game launches. This is probably what I'm gonna end up doing, and then I'll probably do this again, and maybe have a gift card. So keep that to note. Anyway, 104 seeds, 64 common, 32 rare, 8 epic. You can do this for free to play too. Like, do note, what I'm doing right now can be achieved free to play over time, because you get it 70 daily plus you get arena, plus you probably would mostly use it on the 300 per week. You get, was it 490 diamonds per week, and you only need 30 to get the premium, and you can get all the premium rewards just in about 4 to 5 days. So it's like that, and you can also wait until the end of the week to purchase it if you want to. So something to know about that. It's like, realize that this game is actually very free-to-play friendly if you take the time to play it every single day. You will get really high levels and a lot of plant seeds. And over time, you can start purchasing these pinatas from the excess amount of diamonds, you know? So, of course, silver 8 common, 2 rare, and 8% chance for an epic. This is 16 commons, 8 rare, and 2 epic for gold. And then we're going to do this one. This one's kind of nice, but we're going to do it. Enough gambling. I like how it's big and chunky. Okay, so 2 pea sugar, 5 spike reed, buttercup, cabbage pulse. I'll take that. That is what I want. Oh, that is even juicier. 28, 32 ragweed. Okay. 1 epic, 7 lemonades. Oof on the epics, because I don't use them. Like, Snapdragon's going to be the only one I'm looking for. But 32 of the ragweeds. I was thinking about using him, so... Okay, 1 walnut, 1 kernel pulp, 2 pea shooters. Okay, another 5. That's really good. 17 spike reed and 38 buttercup. Another 32 ragweed. I would like it for the squash, but I'll take that too. I was thinking of using them. And more lemonade. And also no money. Come on, like, I think there needs to be some way to get money, which we'll consider. I think after it gets to a certain amount of levels or seeds, we might consider that. Okay, 14, 32 pea shooter. Okay, truffle, bamboo shoots, blockbuster, and hey, 8 snapdragon. Hell yeah, I'll take that. Okay, let me see level-wise, because I know that we have 1 here. Wait, we can't level that up? Oh, we don't have enough money. That's why. That's fine. And also background noise, so if you guys hear background noise, just know. It's all fine and good. 10,000, yeah. Wasn't hoping to do that, but honestly, since they don't give money, I feel like that's what they should do. Is maybe lower the amount of gems need to spend and lower the amount of money you get, but give money through the pinata plants, through the shop. I think is definitely what they should do. We also haven't been getting this plant at all when it comes to caramel popcorn, which is kind of weird, honestly. And I did say I was going to use this plant, so let's get it to level 8. Okay, that's a lot. Okay. I wish you could also see the plants you could get, because it doesn't seem like we're getting the caramel bolt. Hey, and I was just talking about it. I'll take that. 32 bamboo shoots, 2 flax seeds, and 6 of the sweet potato. I might use the sweet potato too. I like it. I like how they brought it in without as an epic. And I like the idea of it, and some people have been using it, so it's something I will consider. I should probably go every few, then level up. That's probably what I'll do. Okay. Okay. Gotta cut. Run that. Lightning reed. Oh, nice cabbage bolts. Butternut squash. More rag reed. 1 star fruit. And 7 dogwood. Don't know else what to say. That's not too enticing. Okay. That is a lot! Holy shit. Okay. Okay. So nothing too crazy for the epics, but I'll take that for the walnut. More walnut. Potato mine. Pea shooter. Oh, nice cabbage pulp. Blockbuster. Scary truffle. Rag reed. And dogwood completely. Nothing too crazy. Again, I mean, going crazy would be all the plants that I have getting seeds. Okay. Nice. Amazing. Okay. That sucks. Okay, so we'll level it up. Oh, we can go up to level 11. Jeez. I know some people are really high level, or some people are. And I'll say this, I think maybe level 10s might be enough to finish the game. Can't really be positive on that, but that's just me thinking that might be the case. Anyway, let's continue. Okay, pea shooter. Potato mine. 12 walnuts. Ooh, I'll take that. We need some spike weed going. Okay, star fruit and more dogwood. Okay. That's nothing too crazy. Again. I wish there was actually a gacha system in this, but I feel like that would have been too oof. I think what they did with this, I think is fine. This game is completely free to play. It just, I keep wanting to note that, just for those skeptical or curious. But it's also cheap to get these pinatas, so it's just something to know. It's just, it's the fact that we're earning money from it too, so I can actually level up these plants. I keep noting it, but it's true. Hey! I'll take the Snapdragon. That was a good one. That was a good one. Okay. Let's start leveling up some more. 16k, 71k HP. Like, at this point, I feel like with the Gargantuars we're facing, we'll be able to take at least a hit now. For sure. Hands down. Okay, I might actually grab another money so we can, consider getting the penny upgrade too. Okay. So I might do that now, actually. And we'll see the difference in it. That is a lot of money. But I'll do it. It's worth it. Just because of how broken it actually is. Also, we're getting lots of ragweed, which I don't know if I like or not. Okay. Level 8. Not bad. I won't level up the plants I don't think I'll consider using. Unless they force certain plants in Arena, which I'll be fine with. That means I just have to focus on leveling up that plant. But yeah. Yeah, let's continue on, man. 3.5k gems left. I'm getting at the end here. Okay. More ragweed. I don't know why we keep getting ragweed. Okay. Oh, one? Really? One more of the doggo? Okay. Not bad. Really bad. Everything was like, okay, sort of decent, and then it had to show its ugly face. Come on. It'd be kind of dope to get at least one more level up for Snapdragon. Come on. Nice. Okay. Good. So we'll level up. I think that's kind of the end, honestly. Yeah, because we're gonna grab one more money. So yeah, I think this will be the last money grab, and I think that's it. Like, we're not gonna be able to do any more pinatas. Because I actually do want to save at least some diamonds left, so 456 is not a bad amount. Okay, level 11. Okay, and then level 10. Spike reads, so our power is at 908. I think it also counts the plant food upgrades and the toggle ability upgrades. I think I'll save not upgrading some of these guys. I think we'll chill out when it comes to everyone else. But yeah, so that's how it is when it comes to levels. So compared to what I got up here to what's left of what current level for plants when I first started the stream off, we didn't get any squash, which was weird. So we got 3 more level ups for Walnut. We got 1 more level up for Snapdragon. 3 more level ups for Spike Reed. 3 for Cabbage Pole, and 3 for the caramel pole. There we go. Caramel popcorn. There's no port to it. Okay, I just need to remember that name better. So I'm surprised we didn't get anything for the squash. We got so much ragweed. Like, what the heck? So much ragweed. Okay. But aside from that, not too bad. I was kind of expecting more Snapdragon, or at least a little bit more, but that's fine. I mean, getting 1 level up for the Snapdragon is really good. He's already smoking plants already. He's melting them down. Just 1 more level up. I mean, it's not going to change much. I feel like he's still better off than these leveled up, like Cabbage Pole or something, with the toggle ability upgrade. So it's like, I don't think I'm going to have to worry. I feel like we could at least probably get to maybe 25 before I start running into problems. We'll see. I don't know. I can't guarantee anything when it comes to how the tower is going to end up being for me. I'll let you guys know, of course. While we have the money, we can upgrade our house, so we'll do that. And yeah, yeah, let's actually test them out. So we're at 800, 908. So I'm kind of curious how they perform against level 17 zombies, is what I'm gonna say. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I mean, I need to get used to playing on PC. I am so used to playing on mobile. Wait, did I just... Oh, gosh. Okay, so something to note. Cabbage Pult just two-shots these guys. Okay, jeez. That is insane. I was not expecting them to just two-shot zombies at this point. That's kind of a mistake. That's kind of annoying. I think there's, like, soon-to-be town that you can get sent back from your mistakes. But I think I'll just walnut it. Jeez! Oh god, the walnut now is like, oh, you're damaging me? Huh? How many health bars is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 health bars? That dude did nothing. Also, since we have 6 now. And this is a general strat. I just have Freind here. Power them up. And because of the fact of how broken they are with the level 2 tackle ability, they just melt through the zombies. They do the same amount of damage as what the Cabbage Pults did. Let's actually instead focus on Snapdragon. And, yeah, instead we could probably do Spike Reed's question points. It doesn't really matter anyway, because I'm done with the star tree for this week, so it doesn't really matter to me what star levels I get. I feel like it might matter in the future. Who knows? Okay, jeez. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, I think it might actually be able to take 2 hits from the Gargantuar. Jeez. I was not expecting just a few level ups to matter this much. If I'm gonna be honest. Well, that was definitely quicker, for sure. So yeah, that's the only thing I could say about pinatas in the store. Is just, they need to add money with it. They need to add so you can get money. I don't care. Like, I care about getting plant seeds, but it's pointless if I don't get money, you know? I would have to buy the money now to level up the plants. Maybe that's their strategy on trying to have you spend more diamonds, is that you have to also buy the money in the store. But, honestly, I feel like they should, like all the other pinata plants, they should also give money. You can also just check them to see, but that's my only problem when it comes to the pinata plants in the store. So, aside from that, let's try out Arena. I am so sorry for this dude. I'm sorry, mate. I am actually so sorry. You probably could beat me if you know how to play the game, but with the level difference, I don't expect it. Especially with how the Cabbage Pult did. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, yeah, I need to remember that. These douchers. So yeah, I think what I should do is just focus on Snapdragons, because I just gave them to it, which I think it might have already had it. Kill it! Alright. I was kind of hoping that it didn't do that. That's fine. Way too far ahead, but I think that's fine also. For this one... Okay, that's not good. We're just gonna keep them there. I don't think it matters. Like, if you keep them at one place, it's still the same score. And since the walnut can tank it, it's not much of an issue. Okay, can you please give it to a Snapdragon? I mean, it doesn't matter anyway, but kind of nice. Okay, I'll take that. Like I said, it melts through zombies. Like 2 hits, that zombie's gone. Jeez. Like, just a time score difference anyway. Okay, we're gonna, since we have so many plant tacos, I can't do that, so I guess... just realized that they already both had it. Okay, we'll do that, and give it to you. So I'm gonna try to get as much points as we can. So, put you back there, because we can, so we don't use them. See, like, the taco ability, that one more level up, just... I mean, level up doesn't really matter too much, but does add into the bonus damage. Okay, let me just focus on... I need to get 6 more. Oh, no. I'm gonna be able to kill faster than I want to. Nope. Okay. Boom, salad bar. 1 more. Just in case, we'll put 1 right there. Okay, 4K. We got the additional points. Okay, so that's pretty much how you get all the others. So almost 50K. I faced someone who ended up getting like over 50K. So, but they had like a little bit higher level plants, and they had a legendary plant. So I don't know if I would have been able to beat him or not with that strat, but it's close enough. I think if I would have able to get more symmetry and not kill him as quick, I might be able to get more points and might have been able to beat that one person that I faced so long ago that I actually still remember. Like this, like he used that legendary plant there, and I don't know how it's gonna go. I guess it depends upon the zombies too. If it's the Gargantua one, gonna be easy peasy. Okay, no it isn't. We'll see. So this time around, we're just gonna use Snapdragons. Come on, come on, come on, Snapdragon. There. You don't have to worry about the donuts. But I do worry about... Put you there. Take you out. And it keeps giving it to the stupid... Damn it. Come on. It's like I'm trying to be smart here, and the game's just like, let's just give it a walnut. That's kind of annoying. Well, we have some. This game, man. Anyway, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. We can just give it to you and you. Let's just start putting plants back here so we can get the other bonuses. Okay, kind of want to start making a line of cabbage bolts. Now we just need to get that caramel port. I'm gonna just call it the caramel port because that sounds the most likely name that it would have. Don't know why it's not the caramel port. Okay, solid bar. Gotta be careful of the actor zombies, because the actor zombies is a glitch where it takes out the spike reed. There we go. Since we got it ready, it doesn't matter if some of the plants die. We already got the points for it. Okay, spike reed would actually be faster. So we're gonna do spike reed instead back here. Able to get another one down, but we should have been, yeah, re-1. Definitely. I don't know if they did any of these others. I'm guessing this person quit because there's no quick win bonus. So I'm curious if people are getting those points. I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. Maybe some of you guys know. So we might as well get through all 5, just see the difference between some of these other guys, like this person here. Which looks like he's almost done with the tower. So far, anyway. Oh, okay, so it's the minor one. That's good. That's amazing. I like this one. This one, you have to think outside the box and how you want to tackle it. You can let the zombies through. I mean, well, some of the zombies anyway. Like, that's fine. For this instance, I will use the cherry bomb. I will put the walnuts here. So this is gonna be weird and unorthodox, but this is kind of the strat. And I think with the plant upgrade, we should be able to instantly kill them, or kill them rather quickly. Oh, wait, I was not even paying attention. Ah, damn it! Okay, I was not paying attention. Shit. Can you not? So I was, like, looking over here, and I didn't even see this bastard. He's like, I'm just gonna walk up without him noticing. Okay. Because of that, I'm gonna have to use Spike Reed. But I'm already higher points because most people can't deal with the amount of Gargantuars sent at you. Or quick enough, anyway. But I guess that was maybe the game. I don't know. Maybe the game was lagging. It's hard to say. I guess the walnuts, because there's nothing really else I could do. With the amount of snapdragons now, we should be able to do enough damage that's just like, oh, you think you get by me, huh? Okay. Plant fruit, plant fruit. That's annoying. It's hard to do it on mobile. Plant food. Okay, what am I missing? Oh, caramel. That's what I'm missing. I guess put you there. I think I already lost due to the fact of the points. Put you there. We'll see. Because I could have gone a lot more symmetry, but that's difficult to do in this stage. Yeah, he probably won due to symmetry. Yeah, for sure. Symmetry. I cannot really do it, also because he also had a zero sun plant, so that was kind of impossible for me to do. Due to the fact of the plant sun levels. It's just, in that situation, I generally win. But depending upon your plants you have, for instance, 0 plants, you could probably get symmetry score a lot. So, it's just some things to consider. Just depends upon what zombies you face and the situation. Hey, welcome to the stream, Delgao? Delgao? Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Let me know how it's pronounced, if I did. Just to plan ahead. It's kind of annoying that we have to do that, but it's whatever. It's nothing too crazy. It's not too bad. They gave it to Delneco. Delneco. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Put him right there. Take him out. Let's speed it up a little bit. I think it will be fine if he even attacks the plants, but just in case. Nice. At this point, we have so many tacos that's like, we're not gonna be able to use them all. Okay, using on him. Well, then again, we don't need to place any more, so that was kind of a bad plan. I wish PvZ 3 was for iOS. Is it not yet? I know it's for Android and you can get it right now. You don't have to actually be in the Philippines to get it. You could either go through emulator and download the APK, or you could do it on your phone too. But I thought it was for the iOS. I thought it was for both Android and iOS, but because they have a section on the forums that if you're doing a bug report, you can list the type of device you have. But if that's not the case, then RIP. Do the caramel port first. Only Android. I honestly thought it was for both Android and iOS, but ooh, that actually kind of sucks. I mean, if you have a PC, you could do it through emulator and play it right now. Okay. Oh, we have to grab this. Put it down here, settle bar bonus. Unfortunately, my computer broke. That's even more sucks. Okay, kind of want to actually use the walnuts to get one more plant in there. There we go. Partheon. So we'll see. I'm kind of curious to see if they nerf the Snapdragon. And okay, I'm gonna be honest here. I don't mind them nerfing plants because it is kind of, the game's not actually launched yet. You could argue that it isn't launched. I don't, what? Game? Really? Like, that's not a big difference in score. What happened? I'm actually kind of surprised. Okay. Maybe because of its legendary plant? I don't know. The legendary plant, so let's go over the legendary plant for you guys, if you're curious. I'm guessing it's the legendary plant of its side effect. So it's kind of like the Puff Shroom, in a sense. I mean, the Puff Shroom is in this game as well. Probably does a lot less damage than the Puff Shroom. But the gist of the legendary plant is when you kill a zombie, it spawns in a, well, Puff Shroom. Is this the Puff Shroom? I think that's what I'm saying. I think, yeah, it is the Puff Shroom. I meant to say the Bloom Shroom. There we go. I haven't really used it much. I haven't really used, like, in PvZ 1, I never really used the Gloom Shroom. So, it's like the Gloom Shroom, but it spawns in Puff Shrooms when you kill a zombie. So, I could see that being the case. So, it's the Fairy Ring Mushroom. So, the image is all zombies in a 3x3 area around her, makes free Puff Shrooms, and she defeats zombies. So, that is my only guess, maybe, is that he was able to get more symmetry points. And that was a very close game. That was honestly a very close game. I was kind of surprised that it was that close, but that's good to know. That just kind of shows you how broken Snapdragon is, in a sense. He is really broken, and I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm really curious. I just want to ask, honestly. I want to ask the developers to see what they're gonna do with the Snapdragon. Because right now, everyone uses him. He's broken. The taco ability just makes him even more busted. What is there else to say, honestly? I'm trying to think. Yeah, it's mostly, I think, due to his taco ability. And just how much damage he does in this game. He's kind of like PvZ 2, but with how the system works. And that's the only thing I could say, really, is just his taco ability. And if you upgrade the taco ability on him, as you see from the matches so far, he's just does so much damage. How many plants are in the game so far? 39. So, I know I said this before, and I know a lot of you weren't here at the very beginning of the stream, but I write articles on a site called Mobile Gaming News Network. And I wrote an article going over the whole game, pretty much my review. And I do talk about how many plants in there are. There are 39 plants, as you can tell right here. The tower, the Devourer Tower, is like a level progression. If you want to level up, you have to continue on with the Devourer Tower. But if you do, the game gets harder. And so, the strategy I'm doing is taking my time. So, aside from being a pay-to-win, you have to take your time to play through this game. You can't rush through it. Or you can get to a situation where you're let's say soft lock. You're pretty much blocked hard, and you can't do anything except get the daily plant seeds. It might get that difficult if you somehow get to that point. I mean, assuming you can get through the levels on the tower. I think it'd be one of those sayings that you wouldn't be able to pass it, but if you manage to somehow pass it, then I could see the possibility of you kind of getting almost locked into place. You can't do anything. But yeah, there are 33 levels in this game, but the last plant goes to level 32. This is the second legendary plant, by the way. Kailstorm, which attacks three enemies in its lane, and of course it slows them down. I don't know how good he really is. And since he's level 1 at the start, I think he might be level 8 when he starts. I'm not too certain. And I think legendaries start at level 8 when you first get him. But yeah, I don't know why it shows level 1 there, but yeah, I don't know. But aside from that, yeah, that's just how the game goes. So if I wanted to unlock, let's say, Gravity, I'm gonna have to finish this level right here. And of course, each level increases more floors, the more difficult it gets, the more rewards you get. So if you complete it, the mastery reward, you can't lose a life. So your main goal is not to lose any lives, so you get the mastery reward to get additional bonuses, so you don't have to go back through and do it. And each floor costs stamina. And there's two different kind of staminas. There's the arena stamina, and then there's the Devour Tower stamina. And the further you get, the more stamina it costs. So I could get through all these floors, but I would be out of stamina by then. You can recharge it by watching an ad, or you can spend gems. Gems is not that much. I would honestly say just take your time. By the time you get through one floor, you need to grind more seeds to get through the next floor. Anyway, so just wait and be patient is the best thing I could say. I know some people are like already at level 33, and I'm not too certain on this whole dealio about the level system. People are thinking they're hacking. It's hard to say. There's a lot more higher level people, and I don't know, maybe it's because people are actually to that point. I could see like upper 20s, but I can't see like 33s, upper 30s. I say upper 30s, but there's really no above 33. So it's hard to really say. Most people probably could get like level 19 for common plants. Aside from common plants, though, anything else is kind of suspicious, unless they've put money into the game, which you can do, so I might as well show you the shop. All this I'm talking about, I've already explained before in the article, and of course, it's Mobile Gaming News Network. I guess I could, I mean, it's in the description for both, and I don't think Nightbot's working right now, but if Nightbot did work, it would give you the link. But gems do cost a lot, and yes, I did go over the 10,000 earlier this stream. And comparing the levels of the plants, I might as well show this again. So we got nothing for squash aside from the pinata, but we got like 3 levels for walnuts, 1 level for the snapdragon, 3 levels for the spike reed, 3 levels for the cabbage pole, and then 3 levels again for the caramel popcorn. I don't know why this is not like caramel pulse or caramel popcorn pulse, but okay, it's a thing. But yeah, is there anything else you would like to know? I guess there's also the store club plants. You can only get through clubs, which clubs are like a guild feature in this game. Also, we can, if it'll allow me to, I think I might have to redo it again, but I think it might be in here, maybe? Yeah, chat narration. So you can, of course, talk. There's also chat narration, so if I wanted to type something weird like something like that, it will read it. Maybe. Will it? Is it not gonna do it? Is it really not gonna do it? Okay, well, thank you. Yes. Let's do it again. Will it work? No, it's not. Okay, that might be either a glitch or something else. I don't know why that's happening. I know it works on mobile. I guess it's not really working on Android. I mean, emulator. Because I am using emulator here. But pretty much, you get the pop caps from doing donations for your guildmates. You give plants to other people. I would strongly suggest joining a club if you can, whenever you get the game, or whenever you play the game. I need club members, obviously. I'm surprised I have yet to get it. And of course, I do have a Discord in the description below. I say that because you could also join that so you can get into the guild chat room. So maybe if you want to plan ahead and join my guild, you can. Assuming they don't reset. I don't think they will reset anything. But yeah, you can grab these specific plants with the pop caps you get from donating to your other club members. And of course, there's one new plant and 2 old familiars, like the garlic. Still the same as the other games, same deal as the fire pea shooter. Does more damage than the normal pea shooter. But yeah, it's simple enough where, and then the final one, which is an epic, I really want to use and test out, but it's the hydrangea. As the name implies, when it takes damage, it grows more heads, so it does more damage and attacking faster. It doesn't say attacking more, but it does increase her attack speed. So I'm really curious on how the plant is, and I do want to use it. It's just the only fact that I don't have guild members and I can't get PopCap coins. It sucks. Right now, because there's not many players, there's not many people joining the guild, I haven't got anything anyway. And last 2 updates, there was a glitch when it came to joining guilds, so that also probably affected people actually joining guilds because it would soft lock the game for some reason. So just from those facts alone, it makes sense why I probably don't have that many many people in the guild, but it's fine. Anyway, so I might as well talk about towns. And like I said, I keep saying it again, but if all the info I'm talking about right now, you could skip and just look at the news website that I write articles for. Anyway, and thank you for the follow. I should probably change that so it's right there. Thank you for the follow, Donico. There we go. Anyway, so there's also bosses too, which we'll go over. I'll do it and I'll show you guys. But towns each do a specific function. It's a new thing they added for PvZ3. A lot of people like it. I actually enjoy it. It's kind of cool. It's a nice additional feature that can help you along on your journey. For instance, your house, it generates seeds every so often. I think people said it's by 1 hour. All the other towns I think are different, but in this situation is per hour you get several seeds. For this one, when you have it or you upgrade, you get more tacos for taco time, which, as I already shown you guys, it increases it does something to the plants that makes them more powerful. For instance, the cabbage pult turns into like a mix of the winter melon and a cabbage pult. Like, it doesn't increase damage, but it gives the freeze effect, like the ice pea shooter and the winter melon. So yeah, that's what happens with the cabbage pult. And then of course, Snapdragon gains additional range, and the more you upgrade the taco ability, does more damage. It just depends upon the plant. And of course, this is not finished yet. This is still ongoing on working town, but it's like additional way to get seeds, and there might be other stuff with it. So it's not in the game yet. Nothing to talk about. It's just, I guess, another way to get more seeds randomly. We'll see how it actually plays out when they release it. Yeah, Dave's Workshop, which is a % chance that you plant might randomly get taco charge, which is pretty much using the taco ability on the seed packets. And the higher levels you get, the more likely percentage you might have. So right now I'm at a 4%, and I can go up to an 8% with the next level. And this can help you out. It can come in clutch. You might get a taco ability on the first phase, which might dramatically change how the level goes. Especially like in Arena, if you get it really early on, you do more damage, and you might be able to finish quicker than normal, if you're lucky enough to get the percentage. So this one's really important, and something you should definitely focus on as one of the few towns that you should and save for. And of course, I haven't locked all towns, so I can't explain the next town, but I can explain the others, because it allows you to see them. So Sunnyfield Day gives extra stun at the start of battle. Simple enough, explanatory. You start out with 12 sun in the game, but when you get to this point, you get 13. Now I'm at 14. I just need to get another town print to upgrade. So yeah, you do need to cost money and a blueprint to upgrade each town. This next one is a flask town where you get flasks over time. And flasks, as well as taco sauce, allow you to upgrade plant food and taco ability. For instance, like flasks, you can use to upgrade the plant food. So it's self-explanatory, same deal as the taco ability. For instance, if I upgrade the taco ability of the cabbage pult, it might have a chance to freeze. I mean, it has the chill effect, but it might also freeze. It just like the what's the mini cabbage thing that you get like early on in PvZ2? I forgot what its name was. It's for free, has a long recharge rate. You already know what I'm talking about if you play PvZ2. But it's the same effect with the 10%, and then of course it has a duration to it. If I do upgrade it to level 2. And so every time the cabbage plant gets it, it has a chance to do that, and it goes bigger too. So it's just some things to note. But yeah, so that's the same thing here. This one, iceberg lettuce. Thank you. I was like, I can't remember the top of my brain of what was called, but yeah, it has the same effect. Okay, so yeah, so the barbecue beach is for the hot sauce. This one is the shovel one. It's sometime in the game, but I think that might be the next town, honestly. This one has a chance for so gets a chance when a plant we play. So next time gets free plant food. Oh, okay. So when you use the plant food, you might have a chance to instantly get another one. Okay, that's actually cool. I just have to get to that point. But that's interesting. That could be very useful. Oh, okay, that one's not finished yet, so we don't know what that one is. I think I've seen it before, but I don't remember. And of course, the savings and lawn, so you get money over time. And this is, I think, the last one for level 33 that you get in this game. But yeah. I think it's pretty much all the towns in this game so far, aside from this one that I'm not too certain on either. But yeah, let's talk about bosses. So, in this game, there are bosses... and it rotates weekly, so this one's going to probably change to either Immortica, which is from Plants vs. Zombies Heroes, and who was the other one? Why am I drawing a blank? You've probably seen this on YouTube if you just search anything Plants vs. Zombies related. It's one of the bigger features that I think a lot of people actually like or care about. And each day, you get a certain amount of these tokens to find them, and they give out these pinatas, which give lots of good rewards, so pretty much only rares and epics. Doesn't give money, I hate that, but it's just something to know. I know the one in the tree does, so we'll go to the tree afterwards and we'll do this boss. But yeah, you get pretty much daily rewards, so this is where I talk about this game's actually kind of free-to-play friendly when it comes to the premium pass. So each week you have to buy the premium pass, but it's only 300 diamonds. You get 490 per day if you finish the Brainiac tasks, and add on to that, Arena. So you get a lot of diamonds per week, so 490 plus. So over time, you should be able to get the Tree Premium Pass for free each week, along with every few weeks, be able to get a pinata from the shop. More so, probably the best one to get, obviously, is the 451. They're very cheap, honestly. You could also go for money, too. But that just depends upon what you need at the current moment in time. Anyway, let's do it. So he's going to show up here. He goes into a random town. And I think there might be a possibility if you have all the zombie outbreaks happen, that he might also be with a zombie outbreak, and he'll still spawn in. But anyway, so he's only 790 zombie power. I'm expecting to destroy him. Okay, so these are kind of like the bosses in PvZ2, in a sense, where they have their own zombies that spawn in their own actions. So, what I usually do for these bosses is I just take my time to prepare my plants for phase 2. And of course, he sends these, like, sports gloves? That bounce off, kind of like the walnuts in PvZ1, that walnut minigame. But they're not too damaging, especially with where I'm at right now. Okay, so that side effect meant that I ended up getting a power-up for my power-up lily. That taco, whatever it's called, when you pretty much have a chance to get it. So now he's powered up for free on phase 1. But yeah, this is not too difficult, especially since the damage is not high. Like, this boss would be annoying if he did a lot more damage. I know when it comes to Mordeka's worse because if you don't have enough plants, she can attack like from behind, and she does more damage. But you can easily cancel it by having like 3 walnuts in a row because the lightning will hit all 3 walnuts. That's just how the lightning mechanic works. It's like the same in PvZ too. And due to the level ups for the cabbage pult, we're just doing so much damage. Like, when I faced this last time, like a few days ago, I would say it'd probably take about 2 to 5 minutes for the first phase. This is probably going to be able to finish in maybe less than 3. So I might as well kind of explain some of the zombies. So there's the imp ones that explode. So they're kind of like suicide ones. If they're bigger, they don't die, but lose a little bit of HP. And those are like the big boss, like mini bosses of the area. And each breakout has one in each level. Well, not in each level. 1 zombie of the outbreak per outbreak. If that makes sense. So it's only 1 that you will see a mini boss in. And it won't be like the Mordeka bosses. So you don't have to worry about them. Let me just give a lot more freeze down effect. And it really doesn't matter at this point what we do. I feel like we should be able to get 5 stars, which we don't need anyway because of the tree star. So I'll go to this tree star and explain some mechanics of that after this boss fight. And because of the power up, we're just destroying his RHP bar like it's nothing. And he's already dead. See ya, bro. And of course, the farther we get into the tower, the harder it is. But yeah, I kind of already, in the article I did explain the point system. Which, if it'll allow me to. Yeah, so there's different ways to get points. I won't go over them. But just note that you can press this and see for yourself. Quick win is the faster you clear it, the more points you get. Salad bar is having 1 of each plant on the field alive. So squash has to be there. It can't be. You can't attack someone. It won't count unless you already got it. If you already got it, you don't have to worry. Then Parthenon is at least 1 on each column. Anyway, oh, we did get the money from beating it, so we do technically get money. Anyway, so massive pinata. Okay, 16 and 10 for the star fruit. So nothing too crazy. I would have rather had the snapdragon, but getting it for the star fruit can be useful for the minor zombies. Because I know the minor zombies can be annoying. Especially when you first face them, you do get the star fruit, and probably at that point you should be using the star fruit. It'd be kind of weird for you not to. Okay, let's grab these rewards. Another 70 diamonds. I'm not going to use them. We're just going to stockpile them. So let's talk about the star tree. So each week, this resets. There's a free side, and there's a premium side. Like I already said about the premium side, it's only 300 diamonds. You can wait until the end of the week, and if you want these pinatas, you get them instantly. So however far you get. So for instance, I didn't buy the premium plants, and I got to the unlimited. So after level 15, on level 16 it's unlimited, so it never ends. And these are not that great anyway, so that's why I don't care about stars at that much at this point. You should be able to get enough stars if you play daily and deal with the 2 outbreaks to be able to get to this point in like 4 to 5 days per se. But let's say if you only had Freind, you didn't get premium, and you go up to level 16. If you use by then, you should get about to 490 diamonds. And like the last hour, you can use those 300 of the 490 diamonds, and you'll be able to collect all these pinatas over here at once. And that's something to note too, is like if you don't have enough diamonds at that point, you could just wait several days, and you can collect all the other pinatas that of course you can collect if you decide to wait, and you can collect them. It is one of those things that I do to, like, make sure you think about that for a minute. Like, make sure that if you don't have enough diamonds, just wait and see if you do. If you're not, you can just wait for next week. And it's not much of an issue. And this is, like, the best way to get pinatas. And this right here, this pinata right here is the best pinata in the game. Because it's the only spectacular pinata that gives money. The store doesn't even do that. It gives roughly the same amount of plants. Actually, I think it gives actually a lot more plants, actually. With money. So, like, this is one of those, like, definite you should strive for to get pinatas. Because a lot of plant seeds and 1k plus money. Which is a lot in this game. I'm just going to say that right now. And it's one per week, but, like, seriously, you should be able to get it as a free-to-play if you play daily. Unless they change it. And yeah, you can also check plant seeds, so and honestly with the infinites, they're not that good. That's why I don't care at this point about pinatas. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit more seeds, but the chance for an epic is like the only good thing is the money. Like eventually you get to a point where money matters more than plant seeds. It just depends upon where you are and how far you're in the game, honestly. Aside from that, I think I kind of explained most. I mean, I guess I didn't really explain this, which each town has a specific higher chance to get certain plants. It's something you probably will figure out or realize, so I guess I'll say it now. I did also explain this, for at least for the first 4 towns. I don't know about future towns, but I'm not that far to figure it out, so. And of course, zombie breakouts, you can get one more for free. So you can get 3 zombie outbreaks per day, which is like 9 zombies, and you get up to 5 stars per. So you can get about 45 stars, which is pretty much like 3 levels per day if you manage to get maxed out. Not counting arena, because you get stars from arena and the boss. Arena, you get 1 to 3. 1 if you lose, 3 if you win. And if you're doing the daily tasks, you have to do 2 battles in arena. So you're likely to get 2 or more per day. So it's just something to consider. There's different ways to get stars, and I would strongly suggest, if you play this game, whenever you get a chance, always do the tasks, unless they change it. We'll see. If they do, I'll let you guys know, and I'll talk about what you should do and what you should not. But yeah, zombie outbreaks, as you can tell, you can watch an ad or 20. You can get 3 per day for free. I would advise you to do the watch for this and use the ad for the daily deals, so you can use your money to buy certain seed packets that you might want or need. For instance, grab that. 7 more for the walnut. And I already got this, which is 4x, which kind of helped me get Snapdragon, but not really, because I got a few more off. So it doesn't really matter too much, but yeah, it's just annoying. I can't get the plants from the daily deals. It's just one of those things. I feel like they should allow you to maybe get these plants a different way, or be able to get pop caps a different way as well. It's just one of those like little pet peeves I have. Like it makes sense. It prioritizes clubs, but when you make your own club and no one's really joining, it becomes an issue. It's like, what now? I want to have this guild, but I also want the club points. So it's like, I can wait on them. Honestly, I'm going to be playing this game for a long time, so I can wait. And this also allows you guys to join my guild or club. And of course, it's Chill Crew. It's always been that for my channel. And any of the other guilds. It's similar to Close, unless I lost it, because I wasn't playing actively. So like Epic 7 and Crossing Void are the 2 examples. You might get kicked from your own guild. It's like, what's the point in that? Like, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, why? That actually kind of sucks, especially if you're gonna plan on getting back playing the game. It's like, oh, dang it. But that's like my only pet peeve on those situations. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. If you guys don't have any other questions, I mean, these are just like little subtitles to say like, okay, you might want to have obstacle destroying plants, or AoE plants, or something like that. But you can always just check yourself. Like, you might need high damaging plants for the armored. Which, not really the case. You could just use plants to slow them down, and you'd be fine, like the walnut. But yeah, you guys have any other questions? Because I think I kind of went over a lot of things that I did for the article, and I could continue on with the Devour Tower, which I guess it could do. Well, I'll wait to see if you guys have any other questions. Okay, this one might be annoying. Lab zombie spawns flying zomback drones. Okay, I think I've seen him a little bit. Oh, we might actually encounter the glitch too. The porta potty or outhouse zombie glitch. If you guys haven't been watching any other channels, or if you haven't been in the know-how or on the subreddit, I said subreddit, forums on EA for Plants vs. Zombies, there's a bug. Like in BVZ2, you never finish the fight. It's like a never-ending fight. Like, the game thinks that a zombie's dead, but, I mean, the game thinks the zombie's still alive, but the zombie is dead. That's what I wanted to say. So the game continues on forever. And it's something to do with the stun effect of the outhouse zombie. It's just one of those nuisance bugs that if it does end up happening, I can use the shovel to get rid of the stun plants and we should be fine. Aside from that, I would have to restart the game, but I don't think there's really much of a need to. Okay, nice. Oh. That's not good. Okay. Okay, difficulty has definitely ramped up. This is not good. We're gonna actually end up losing our plants. Just one nuisance. Nope. I honestly was not expecting the drones that quick, nor was I expecting the drones to move diagonally. That's yeah, I said diagonally. Up and down. Well, that's fine. You see, if I didn't level up my plants, I probably would have died there. If it wasn't for the fact that the cherry bomb. Okay, we're gonna give it to you two. The middle doesn't need to be protected as much. Okay, so the sound effect of that I can figure out is the drone. Okay. So for these, score doesn't matter. Your main goal is just to survive. I guess is the best way of saying it. Just survive and get through the levels. Especially due to the fact of the mastery awards. You want to grab the mastery awards because they help you out dramatically. Curious. How much can the walnut take? Actually, decent amount, surprisingly. Ah, dang it, it's too slow. That's fine. I'm gonna just squash him. Go. But I think at this point, most people probably already got the gist of how this game works. It's just that you gotta be careful not to go too quick through these levels, because if you do, you may end up getting bones due to the fact of the difficulty increase from the zombies. Oh yeah, that doesn't... That's kind of annoying. Nice. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, good. We can slow... We don't even slow him down. Come on, hit him! See, that's why I hate those zombies. Because they are way too quick. Okay, come on. Nice. Okay, so we're not gonna experience the glitch until we're at pretty much at the end of the level. So for these guys, after they die, they release gas that stuns the whole lane. So what I like to do is use the spike reed to damage the zombie while it stuns everything else. There we go. Unless the glitch might actually happen. Oh, no. It actually happened on the first phase. Okay. That's actually interesting. I didn't think it was actually going to happen in the first phase. So, this is the glitch I'm talking about. The game continues on forever, but nothing happens. And because of this, we can just, you know, just plant whatever we want. And that's what I'm going to do. But in all honesty, yeah, it sucks. That means I'm going to have to take out the cabbage pulse and the snapdragon, so that's why I'm doing that, because it's kind of unfair, because you have to take out 2 plants that you planted that cost like maybe 10 sun, and you might be at a big disadvantage for the second phase. So it's whatever. I'm gonna use this to my best. I'm gonna exploit this just so I can deal with the next phase, honestly. Okay. Do I want to do it now? I guess we can wait, so we can replay it. Just get enough sun. It should automatically go to second phase and we can take out the snapdragon. There we go. Okay, come on, OBS. OBS? Is it me, or is OBS just not wanting to work right now? Yeah, OBS is being finicky. Is it me? Are you guys able to see the stream? Unless it's been like that this whole stream, which it could possibly be. No, yes. I mean, frames is okay. It's just the speed. Okay, well, we'll just do what we gotta do, I guess, if OBS is still being weird. Because we can, we'll just upgrade everyone else. All the Snapdragons. So yeah, let's hope that, I mean, it's probably gonna happen again, honestly. At that point, it doesn't really matter, like, what we're at in terms of plants. There's only 2 phases. Okay, just to help myself out here, I'm just gonna use a cherry bomb. Doesn't really matter too much. Okay. Okay, yeah, it was OBS. OBS was just going cuckoo for a minute. I'm looking at OBS now and everything's fine. So I'm not too sure on that. Plant food, Snapdragon. Okay, there we go. So the glitch didn't happen again. Okay, that's good. I would like to keep it that way. Because I don't want to waste time exploiting the game, because the game just decides phase 1, soft lock. Aside from the fact that you can advert that just by removing the plants that got stunned. Okay, you are a problem. I hate you. Why do you exist? This is, like, honestly my most annoying zombie in this game for me, anyway. Due to the fact that it's kind of like the shovel plant, but it's faster and tankier. Okay. Okay, fertilizer geyser is gonna randomly freeze a tile. Oh my god! Does it actually go after plants? Oh no. No 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 no. What the? Come on. Okay, that's really annoying. Do that. We'll give it to him. We're gonna do those 2, and I guess I'll do him as well. Just to heal him up. Okay. I guess put you there. Oh yeah, I guess that's pretty much what I was going to end up doing. I just know, because I did kind of look at 431, just curious to see, you know. Just curious to see how it goes, and yeah, things get a little hectic. Maybe the best way to describe it. Okay, do that. that was kind of oof. I was not expecting them to finalize their guys or to happen, but that would have been deadly if it wasn't for the fact that I put a walnut there. And we'll cherry bomb right there. And I'm guessing you turned up the radio. I can actually hear the radio with headphones on. Just a sec. Because I need to turn that down. Just a second. Okay, sorry about that. I guess that was just an announcement from coronavirus. The school systems just finally closing now for this virus. So, I might as well explain what she's yelling about, but I don't want her to yell. So, pretty much the gist was 2 days ago, the schools around, or I say schools around, but schools at a certain city in Nebraska, pretty much said they were gonna keep open. Today, they just said, oh, no. Two other major cities, plus all the schools that were just, previously mentioned that we're gonna keep open. No, we're not. For the next week. So, yeah. I honestly, I kind of agree with the whole sentiment of, yeah, I think people are going a little too crazy. I agree. I definitely agree that people overreact. And to people are oversensitive, I guess is a better way of saying it. So, whatever to say, you're not likely to die from the coronavirus. You don't want to have the coronavirus, mostly due to the fact that it might kill people that you know. I think it's one thing that people tend to kinda not say, honestly, is the most simple fact that the only reason why most people are going crazy over it, or I would say the medical professionals, is due to the fact of they don't want people dying by it. The only people that die are mostly dying from it are 80 plus. It definitely would say overreacting. If you're 80 plus, just stay home. That's all I could really say. That's what they should say. If you're 80 plus, stay home. And if you feel like you're gonna kill your old grandpa, then yeah, don't go to your grandpa's house or your grandma's house. That's all I can really say about this whole situation. And yeah, I will agree. People are going a little too cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs when it comes to people fear-mongering over this virus. Honestly, the death rate for 10 to 30 is a 0.2%. Yeah, that is super low. Like, probably 1 or 2 people died around that age out of over 50,000 people that got infected in the whole world. A 2.2%. That is so low. And the majority of the population, I would say, is around that age, or maybe above to 50. It's nothing to go cuckoo about. It's very low. And if you do manage to get it and you get really bad symptoms, go to doctors. That's like the only reason you need to go to doctors for. Like, in a situation where, let's say this. If you get it, in most likely scenario, you won't need to go to the doctors. And if you do go to the doctors, you may end up just... what would be the better way of saying it? You're wasting precious time to go to the doctor where there's nothing they can do, and even then, there's really no need to do anything. It's hard to explain. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but it's simple logic. It's like, you're pretty much wasting space and time at the hospital for something that won't kill you. You just have to stay home and not spread it to people that actually might die from it because they can't handle it. Their body can't handle it. They're too old, or they just have some other disease. Yeah. As simple as that. Lung problems. Anyway, I love how I said we're not going to talk about it when I said that I talked about it a little bit at the very beginning of the stream about over an hour and 30 minutes ago, and now we're talking about it again because people are overreacting. You just gotta love people sometimes in society. Yeah, we're gonna just focus on... don't like that. Okay, oh, it looks like they nerfed that zombie, because it used to be 2 tiles. Now it's only 1. That's interesting. I just realized that too. They actually nerfed that zombie really badly. Like, I remember that zombie being really annoying to deal with. Okay, that should kill him. Boom. But yeah, the zombie's still kind of annoying due to the fact that it does that to begin with, but yeah. I guess it's not as bad as it was, so it's nothing too much to complain about. I'm actually gonna use a wall squash to deal with this dude. Fertilizer geyser. What are you gonna hit? Okay. there. I guess I probably should update it, actually. You know, we're gonna... remove it. Yeah, I'm gonna remove this, because that's not correct. Well, I'll update it next stream, whenever we do stream this game again. It's hard to say, I might... I don't know, it depends upon how you guys feel. Like, do you want me to see me do more, tower? Oh, didn't realize I got Phenomenon. Put Pantheon there. There we go. But I will say this. So I guess I'll probably announce it on more clarification on Discord. But okay, going up, we got ourselves the Gravity Tree. Which I would also like to see a demonstration, because I know in the Chinese version of PFZs do, they demonstrate what the plant does and what the level ups do for the plants. And I know in PvZ 2 with level ups they get better animations and stuff like that. So I would like to see a way that we can demonstrate or see how the plants are, because I don't want to bring them in, because there's not many chances to battle in this game. You're limited on what you can do per day, so if I want to try out a plant and lose, I just wasted that battle or that energy / stamina. Anyway. Oh gosh. Nightclub? Oh, nightclub blueprint. I didn't know for sure about that. But Gravity launches overeating apples that damage nearby zombies. So I'm curious to see how good it is. Okay, I didn't talk or say what they said, mostly due to the fact that I feel like it would be better if you guys saw it yourselves, read it yourselves. And the game does eventually come out. Aside from that, yeah, I think I'm gonna end the live stream off here. I wanted to end the live stream off a lot earlier, but I was like, you know what, let's just go over some things and devour Tower and see if you guys have anything else you want to talk about or question-wise. Hey, we got the Gravity. Dope. So, to get plants, you do have to get the seed plant from it, so you have to unlock it from a pinata. And that was pretty cool. It seems like if you do get a plant, you're more likely to get it the next chance available. For instance, I was able to get at least one epic, or a chance to get an epic, and it gave me the Gravity. It's interesting that, like, its picture is bigger with glasses, but if you look at this one, it's like shorter, doesn't have much leaves, and has a smaller glasses. It's like, is that like a toggle builder thing? Pull zombies from adjacent lanes with gravity. Apples now stun zombies. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of want to see how it plays out, but it is an epic, and it's a lot cheaper, son, but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'll be playing this a lot more off screen. Of course, I'll be doing more articles whenever I get around to it, and depending upon how far I get into the game, because I want to get further into the game before I make any more articles, or aside from another update for the game. So that's the plan anyway, and the situation / what I'm going to do for PvZ. Like I said, or what I was thinking actually, is I'm not going to be streaming this game as much until the game releases. Then I'm going to be streaming a lot more than I would be doing, but there's probably a lot of other things, and I don't know when the game is going to be released. There might be other things I'm streaming currently at that time, so I can't really guarantee that I'll be playing a lot more. It just depends upon what's happening at that current moment. But aside from that, That's the general gist. I'll be playing it every so often. I'll be doing more articles though, and I'll be talking about it. I do have a Discord, so if you have any questions or if you want to talk about something, let me know in this description below for Discord. I did make a PvZ chat room and a guild chat room and a PvZ2 chat room because I somehow had not made that, even though my first thing I did for my channel was PvZ2. So it's like, that's kind of a no-brainer. Why did I not do this earlier before kind of situation? But that's looking things ahead. Anyway, aside from that, if you guys did enjoy today's live stream, make sure to leave a like and subscribe/follow. And in the description below, like I said several times before, is Discord, so do please go check it out. Aside from that, next stream, I might stream again today. We'll see. I want to, mostly due to the fact to say that, hey, Fire Emblem Heroes with Nox, I can do it now, because I don't know, I just haven't got around to it with the PC upgrade. But yeah, I might do Fire Emblem Heroes, and I might just do the Bound Hero battle and just talk some stuff out. I was thinking of maybe waiting, but I want to do that. So we'll see. It's going to be a nice change of pace. I do need to get back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, so do expect more of those streams very soon, probably tomorrow. So expect a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX stream tomorrow. Aside from that, we'll see. I'll let you guys know, as always, in the description below in Discord. So aside from that, thank you all for joining. Have a nice day. Good luck on your summons. Good luck on your shiny hunting. And I will see you all in maybe again today, or for sure tomorrow's live stream. Until then, have a nice day. I'll see you guys later. Peace.